My marriage ain't the way it used to be. Like, when we got married, we was happy, we was young. I just want that back. I just want my family back. That's all I want. Me and Lydia has been married for 13 years. We've been knowing each other since middle school. She was the first one that I lost my virginity to and everything like that. She's been the only girl I've been with ever since then. I haven't been with nobody else other than Lydia. Where we're from, people's always in Lydia's ear and telling her that I'm cheating on her when I'm not. For the last 2 years, me and Lydia has had some problems. I was out of town working, trying to provide for my family, but people kept telling Lydia, how do they know that I'm not out there fooling around when really, I really wasn't. Kind of like makes me like upset because I would never do that to Lydia. I'm a faithful guy. Lydia does go through my phone and she sees that I'm supposedly buying nudes when I'm really not. It's just somebody's into my account acting as if it's me. So one day my wife accused me of cheating. I was playing on my PlayStation. I was on a session with other people that I didn't know. They did have girls on there, but it was not girls that I knew. It was girls that was just on a session at the same time as me. So I was accused of knowing these girls, and it got heated, and I did slap Lydia. I do regret from doing it. I was in a dark place, and I regret from slapping her and everything else. After that time, me and Lydia did split up for 6 months, and pretty much I was walking around loneliness, didn't know what to do, didn't know where my head was at. I was just in a bad spot. So when we was apart, I did find out that she did sleep with another guy. Knowing that she did that and I didn't do nothing, it did make me sad and kind of broke my heart in a way because I didn't know where else to go from there. I do miss all the old times we had together. We was always together. Like, we was always a happy family. We didn't have to worry about nothing bad. We were just a big happy family. I'm nervous about tomorrow. I don't know if she's gonna pass or not. I know I'm gonna pass, but I don't know about her.
Why does it make you nervous?
Honestly, I just don't know if she's happy. I really don't. I always told Lydia that I always wanted to see her happy. It don't matter if it's with me or if it's with some other guy. I mean, if she picks another guy over me, I just know that I failed at the end and that I just gotta just deal with her just moving on without me. But at the end of the day, I'm just there for my 4 kids.
We've been through a lot. He was my first true love. We was not high school sweethearts. We was like middle school sweethearts. I'm trying to save it because we got history together. I got 4 kids together, and he's a good daddy. I'm just lost.
What's happening that you have to save your marriage?
Trust, and I want to trust him. I want my husband back. I want to get to know him again because when he slapped me, that's not him. That's not.
Is that the only time he's ever did anything?
That's the
like
only
that?
time because I was pregnant and I looked. I was like, "Who you talking?"
He slapped you while you were pregnant?
Yes. I was pregnant.
Slapping you not pregnant's bad enough, but being pregnant—that's
Yeah.
How many months pregnant were you when he slapped you?
I was about 6 months pregnant because I thought he was talking to another female, and when I confronted him, that's when he did it, and I was pregnant.
What did you do when he slapped you?
I left, and when I came back, I just froze. I'm like, that's not you. Why you slap me? And when I came back, he told me to get out. So I got up and I left. And I went.
Wait a second, you didn't do anything wrong. You ask him, you think maybe he's talking to another woman. He slaps you and then tells you to get out of the house? Mm-hmm. And did you leave?
I left. I did. I left.
Well, so you're 6 months pregnant. He slaps you, throws you out of the house. Mm-hmm. Where'd you go?
I went to a family member's house.
How long ago was this?
It was about a year ago.
Yeah.
When I did that, he called me back. He goes, "No, I want you back. I miss you, this and that, blah." I said, "No," I'm not coming back. I'm going to wait for a while. Then I'm going to decide what I'm going to do. So when I waited, the girls was like, "Mom, where's Dad? Where's Dad?" I said, "Y'all go see your daddy." I mean, I was trying to be presentable for them to go see the dad. He's a good father. He really is. It's not like, he's an amazing father, but he's not a good husband.
Do you think he's been unfaithful to you?
I think he has.
Are you back together with him?
Yes.
How did you resolve the whole slap in the face issue? Did he ever apologize to you?
He did.
Now, is the Xbox different than the nudes you found on his social media accounts?
It was different because it wasn't on his Xbox, it was on his PlayStation, but the PlayStation was like he was talking to random people. And the phone situation, I caught it on Reddit on the phone. He did text another female how pretty she was, how big her boobs was, and like, I seen a lot. Like, he said, oh, that wasn't me. I said, that was you, because when I went back, it got deleted. He left me a Friday night. He went to a family member's house. And my family member, and I told him straight up, I said, you know what? That's somebody that I know that she's a stripper, and somebody goes over there a lot to see this family member, and they friends. He goes, oh, no, you're delusional. And I told him before about the stripper, and somebody told me that she was there, and they was in a closet when somebody got there. And then I said, did she sleep there? He's like, oh, no, she didn't sleep there, but I heard that she was on a sofa. I'm like, something's going on. If you're giving this girl money, I'm really be pissed off.
This other guy you slept with when you were on a 6-month break from your husband, you told him about it, right?
I did tell him about it.
And how did he react to that?
He was not even talking about it or anything. He said, whatever. I was like, okay.
It didn't really upset him?
It didn't, no facial expressions at all.
Now, he took a lie detector test at home, right?
Yes, he did. The guy told me personally, he said he froze, and then he passed it. I was like, okay, he froze and he passed. I was like, this don't make no sense.
You're here because you want to save your marriage.
I want here to save my marriage. I mean, I do love him. I do care for him.
Still the same?
It was different, Steve, in the last 2 years, because I didn't know what I wanted. I didn't know if I want to be with him. It was like, I just want to be married. I want my family back, my kids.
And how long you been married?
I've been married going on. It's about to be 14 years in May.
Come on, Lydia. You know that ain't me on the messages. Come on now.
Louis, I caught you on the messages. I caught you on
But
everything.
was it really me? Did you see me text him?
I seen you. I caught you on your phone. I had your phone. And you called me back at nighttime to come over there when my kids were sick. Yeah, I came there. You had your messages, and I seen a girl text, I'm fixing up my car. Can you give me $500?
Do I look like a mechanic?
But the girl asked you for money.
Why would I give it to her? I got you and 4 kids. Why would I give some other person money like that? Think about what you're saying. I've been with you since middle school.
I know,
had eyes just
but I
for
had
you.
people in my ear. You got to check your
Exactly.
husband. I got to check this. I got to check that. I even had a family member come to me.
Exactly. People you can't trust, though. People that hasn't been around you as long as I've been around you. They don't know you like I know you. I know you trust me.
You slapped your pregnant wife.
Not only that, you told me to get the out the house. Like, I was big and pregnant.
But I was in a dark spot.
You were in a dark spot?
Yeah, I was.
Okay, tell me about this dark spot.
All right, I went to a doctor. I was told I had bipolar issues. When the PlayStation came about, I just snapped. It came to a ball, I snapped, I hit her. I would never have hit her, and if I wasn't even on that mess, I would never hit her.
Why didn't you throw her out, though, after you slapped her? Why did you throw her out? Why didn't you leave?
I didn't really throw her out. The only reason why
You didn't really throw her out?
I told her, the only reason why I told her to leave was because I could look
Well, that's throwing her out, isn't it?
You told me to get out.
I did throw her out, but I mean, I could look at her and see that she was not happy with me.
You told me to get out.
Why didn't you leave? Why did you upset the whole family dynamic?
I wanted to leave, but she wouldn't let me leave.
Let me ask you a question. You say you've never been with any woman in your whole life.
My whole life.
Okay. Do you regret that?
No.
I'm not saying to, get you in trouble or anything, but most men have been more than one woman.
That's the only one I've ever been with.
Okay, I understand, but do you think, maybe I should have sold my oats a little bit?
No.
Because maybe that's why maybe you're flirting with other women on social media because you've only been with one woman?
No.
That maybe, the thought of being with another woman is kind of tantalizing? No?
No.
Yeah, you came here and took a lie detector test. We asked you, besides the one time that Louis knows about, have you had sexual intercourse with any other man while being in a relationship with him? You answered no. Besides the one time Louis knows about, have you had sexual physical contact with any other man while being in a relationship with him? You answered no. The results came back the same to those 2 questions, and it came back that Lydia told the truth. Louis took a lie detector test. And we asked him, since being in a relationship with Lydia, have you had sexual intercourse with any other woman besides Lydia? He answered no. Since being in a relationship with Lydia, have you had sexual physical contact with any other woman besides Lydia? He answered no. Since being in a relationship with Lydia, did you buy nude pictures from other women on social media? He answered no. The results came back all the same, and it came back that Lewis told the truth.
I told you, bro! I told you!
I tell people all the time, sometimes trying your best, it's not good enough.
You gotta show. You gotta show. You gotta show it. You gotta show it and you gotta prove it. That's the main thing. You gotta show and prove that you want
do
this
it
to
and
work.
you make her happy, or you don't.
I want to make her happy.
All right, well, if you think that's gonna work, I wish you both luck. You got 4 daughters. I hope that you can get back to your, a lot of people, you get married, a lot of people in the beginning, the first few years, it's wonderful. And almost every relationship hits a rough patch.
It does.
And you can get back on course. And I hope that's the case with the two of you. But you know, if he ever does anything crazy again,
I already know.
then you gotta go.
I already know.
Right.
I already know.
All right, take your husband and go. Take him. Take him. Well,
I called you, Steve, for help because I watch your show all the time.
somebody's gonna watch this and say, you know what, she was brave enough to do that, I can do that too. Do you want to tell your story on the Steve Wilkos Show? Visit the link in the description to get my help.